Say what?
Hello, everybody. This is Danny
and Wanda
from the Big Deep South Homestead.
We just got a great rain. Every Saturday night it rains at 7 o'clock.
From between 7 to 8, and sometimes on into 8. Every Saturday.
For almost 4 weeks now, every Saturday night we have had rain.
Yep.
At 7 o'clock at night.
At 7 o'clock at night.
And by 7:30, we're still not sure if we're coming on, not coming on, what's happening. So
we had no internet 10 minutes ago.
Exactly. It just quit raining.
It just quit. God is good.
So I see Albany and Jennifer and Charlotte, New Day, Coffee Time, Papa Truck, Mr. John, Breathe, Megan, Jan, Christine,
Adrian,
Country Homestead, Miss Catherine.
Oh, there's Michael. Hey, Michael. He says, hey, Papa and Nana.
Hey there, Michael. And Marilyn. Marilyn told me she would like to come to my canon class. I'm hoping I have a few people that would like to come again because I had fun at the last one.
Kubota Acre says, what a wonderful hot afternoon here in good old Louisiana. We had a wonderful hot afternoon here at the Deep South Homestead in southern Mississippi also. It was 109 degrees today.
With the heat index a lot hotter.
Oh, it was terrible. It was just terrible.
But we got rain.
We did get rain.
Just a few minutes ago. And, oh, God is good all the time.
Yes,
I believe it is.
Yes, he is.
So, I see a lot of other people.
Pat Skelton from the big old city of Birmingham, Alabama.
And Barb from Indiana, and Courtney, and Debbie, and I saw Lemon Pop and Surviving Life After It All Falls Apart.
Okay, I'm already sleepy.
No, you can't go.
Oh, okay. My daughter says, happy early anniversary.
Yes. Oh, coffee time. No,
her house smells like candy corn. No,
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Don't even go there.
Where do you live? I gotta go.
This whole place of ours is nothing but candy corn.
Hey, Freedom, mate. Future Dreams to Reality.
Yeah.
I get it right.
We were just on the phone with Amanda a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Quake Lake.
That's a long story goes with that one, boy.
Howdy from hot Texas.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Wow, you have North Carolina beat with that heat. We do, don't we?
Yeah, it was terrible today. I tried to get out and work in it as long as I could, but I finally had to give it up.
Hello from Victoria,
come in,
BC, Canada, and upstate New York, Mr. Edward.
Real Field, Albany says 102 there.
Music Well says that it was cloudy, but see, everybody.
Sheila says. It's contagious, Danny.
I know.
Yeah.
I made it. Tammy I.M. says I made it kind of sort of on time. Well, we just started. You're not late. Shay smiles. What do you drink to keep yourself hydrated?
Agua.
She bought Music Well some Gatorade. I don't like Gatorade.
We don't like Gatorade or
any of that stuff. And I just use water.
We just use water.
I have a mixture. I don't know if it's in this book, but let me read it if I do. For what was it called? A homemade electrolytes?
Yeah, homemade electrolytes.
You can do 1 quart of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 6 to 10 teaspoons of granulated sugar, and make your own drink. And you can flavor it if you want.
Yeah, you can. But that gives you your electrolytes back.
That gives you your homemade electrolytes without having to buy it. Kubota Acres got her Back to Basics book today. I bet you've been reading all day.
Oh, yeah.
That thing is just, it's got a lot of information.
But Sheila said, I drink dehydrated water.
Oh, well, we can supply you with that.
I keep my agua right here.
His is rehydrated.
I never go anywhere without this right here. I got 2 of these. One looks a little different than this one, but I got 2 of these.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going to have a drink right now.
Charlotte says ice water. Yeah. All right, it still feels hot here in Central Florida.
Well, it's still 80-something degrees. We just had rain, and it's still 80-something degrees. I mean, it doesn't change that much, but
And two, we were talking to Amanda from Freedom Acres a while ago, and she was telling us that her garden is about to burn up. That they've not had rain; it keeps skirting them.
It skirts them every day.
And she said if it keeps on for the next 2 to 3 weeks, she won't have very much. She's usually canning a lot, and she said she's only used her canner 3 times, and she said usually she's canning constantly this time of the year, and it's just different. So then you watched Okie Rob.
Yes, I watched Rob today. He took one of these meters, like you can point and aim. It tells the temperature. He was out in his garden, and he was pointing and aiming at the soil, and it read 121 degrees was what the dirt read. Then he went from the dirt over to what looked like some kind of melon, like a muskmelon or cantaloupe or something like that. And he put it on that, and it read 112 degrees on the melon. And I was thinking, gosh, that's just cooking the melon. I mean, there's no way they can actually survive through those kind of heat, you know?
Yeah. Deborah Oster said she bought the Back to Basics book at a Goodwill the other day for $4. If you find those books, those type books, buy them.
Buy them. By all means,
handheld is
buy
so
them.
Much better.
Yeah, anything in hardback, paperback, whatever, buy it.
Your daughter says she's excited about the Q&A. Well, I couldn't think what I wanted to title tonight, and usually
she wouldn't do what I told her to do.
The heat's on everybody's mind.
I told her, I said, yeah.
But I already had this done, and our anniversary is Thursday.
Right.
We'll be married 5 years. So I've got a quiz written down, and off and on during the night, we're going to ask questions and see how well you guys know Danny and I. Probably better than we know ourselves, huh?
Well, Kelly says, is it okay to be in a bad mood?
Yeah.
I hate the heat. Now, look, if you hate the heat any worse than I do, you're a bad mother. Because I'm going to tell you, I freaking hate the heat. And I live in the South.
Yeah. Shani, I don't know how she says her name, says she loves my shirt. It's gorgeous. I have had this shirt for about 6 years. And the reason I wore it tonight, the first picture Danny and I ever had of each other made together,
I had that shirt on. Of course, I was in a pair of Sunday slacks and a white shirt. And I
have some pictures of us, but not this picture. I couldn't find this picture earlier when I was doing that. There's a view for a view, and Azaline, and Domingos Mundos.
Domingos
Mundo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a few pictures I'm going to show off and on tonight, I think, in a little bit. But Papa Truck's asking, who made your pea shoveler? What was the company's name?
Taylor.
Taylor Manufacturing.
Taylor Manufacturing. You got to have my computer's, I'm older. It takes a little longer for my computer to start working.
Yeah. So, okay, we're trying to answer questions and run around all over the place.
Okay.
All right, so one of the first questions, we're going to ask some questions and then get into pictures and different stuff, but what were Danny's first words to me? The day we first started talking, who knows what his words were?
Who knows what the first 2 words, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2 words.
Yeah, first 2 words out of my mouth when she answered the phone. Does anybody have an idea? We've mentioned it before.
Several times.
Several times.
You never say mundo right. How do you say mundo? It sounds like mundo.
Domingos Mundo.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like Spanish to me. I don't know. Let's see.
Hey girl, Kathy Bishop got it.
Yep, Kathy Bishop got it right.
Got it.
There you go.
Shani.
Yep.
Kelly. New Day. Nope. The Sandy Spade.
Yep.
Kentucky Home. Hey darling.
Hello, darling. It's been a long time.
That's pretty cool.
See there?
Quite
a few of them know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, that was pretty good.
So the first thing he said when I picked the phone up was,
"Hey girl."
That was it. Feed me. That's the next one.
Yeah, that's what's been going on ever since I said, "Hey girl."
No, because I wasn't eating much then.
She didn't eat much, I'll admit. She was starving herself.
Well, not necessarily because I
you
wanted
starved.
to.
No,
I
you
just
just
like
starved.
for me.
You just starved yourself. I fed her well once she got to here.
And I put on this much weight. Yes, I weighed 132 when I came here.
Yes.
And I weigh considerably more than that now.
I have no idea.
Leave that one alone.
I'll leave that one alone.
Okay. What is Danny's 2 favorite desserts now? Now, he's had others in the past, but what is the 2 things that he likes now? Do I have to show you your own answers?
No, I want to see what you put.
That's Batty's.
I know what I like, but I don't know what you put down there.
That's funny.
Oh.
Let's see if anybody realizes. There's Naked Hog and Blue Ridge Prepper.
Oh, see, somebody knew it. Make a Crickman Jones, Old Conway. Yep, that's what I was talking about. Old Conway.
Somebody said them cookie. Albany got the pecan cookies.
Yeah, she got one of them.
Several people are.
That's it, pecan cookies. You got to realize there's a delay. There's a delay in the thing.
Yeah. The almond cake is not it. The sweet potato pie. Linda Camp, I think, is the first one I saw with the sweet potato and the pecan cookie. She got both of them.
She got both of them right. Yep.
Yeah. See there? The sweet potato,
Yep. But I have one that I really, really love, but I can't eat it no more.
Yeah. That's why I said now.
Now. When you said now, I sure don't want to look over and see what you had wrote down, because I was like, okay, is it what I think it is?
All right, tell them what you used to want every time.
Used to, where I sit down. My daughter knows on here. She's still on here. She knows.
4-layer delight.
That 4-layer delight, I could eat that stuff till I bust. But now, since I have a gluten issue, I can't eat it.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to talk about some. I might show a couple of pictures. What is my favorite color? You know, right?
I think I do. I mean,
Let's see who gets it right first.
Wanda's favorite color.
Yeah. My favorite color. Let's see.
There's a song about that. Matter of fact, there's lots of songs about that color.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, look at there. Jim got it. Baby's got what?
And then
blue eyes.
Yep. And the viewers of you got it blue.
Everybody, blue, 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 blue. Time to Sow says green, green. Oh,
green is here.
That's my favorite color. The color of money. I love it.
Candy corn. People's going candy corn.
Candy corn, candy corn.
Oh, no. Okay, that's pretty cool.
You got a grip like a gorilla.
I'm being mean to him. Am I blue?
Yeah.
Okay, so this picture was one of the pictures.
She was trying to run over me and make it all go away, y'all. I was hollering, whoa, whoa.
We used this in one of our thumbnails this year. Just before we bought our first tractor, actually last year.
Yep.
This tractor doesn't have any brakes on it, and Danny was telling me to slow it down.
Slow it down.
Because he was afraid I'd run over something.
Baby's got her blue jeans on.
Yeah. I see other people like green too.
Yeah.
All right.
I love green.
This picture was taken, we used it as our 30 Randoms Facts. And if y'all haven't watched our 30 Randoms Facts video, go back and check it out. But this was taken, we had been married 1 year. And we had our friend from next door, Nomadic Ways, came over and she took pictures. And we had a whole set of pictures done. And this is under the tallit. We were married under the tallit.
We were married under, they call it the hoopah.
Yes.
We were married under it. We did not have anybody to hold it up, so I had to hold it up myself.
Yeah, but this was 1 year later. We reenacted it.
We reenacted it. Ooh, there we are.
Okay. This was this
See there,
year.
Deb Roaster said, you had flip-flops on driving that tractor. You should have known better, girl.
I know. And the flip-flops are blue. This was this year. BJ and Lisa came down and we went to the coast and went out on the beach for a little while. So this was a picture that was taken, and y'all notice I'm sporting my Crazy Days shirt.
Yep.
Matter
of fact, that's it.
This was when we were at the U-Picket. We did a selfie while we were waiting on a tractor to pick us up. We had nothing else to do.
We had nothing else to do. We was just about to burn up, waiting on a tractor to come pick us up.
Yeah. So we were sitting there taking pictures and just chilling.
Sweating up a storm.
The Hoopa. Yes. Yep. Well, it's called both names.
See, my daughter said that was a rare sighting. Daddy never goes to the beach.
Yeah, I know. I ain't getting to do things. All right, this was taken the day we got our new Deep South t-shirts. You can't see mine, but mine's the tank with the same Deep South Homestead logo on it. And
if you hadn't been so short, it would have showed.
I know. I should have stood on a stool.
Yeah.
But if you guys want a t-shirt, they'll be in links in all our descriptions of our videos. But this was taken the day we got them.
Malcolm got it right. I'm probably the only one in the world that ever wore overalls to the beach.
Probably. Most people wear bathing suits.
Yeah.
And this was, let me think. I can't remember who asked us to do this. I used to know who did. A lady asked us to do the American Gothic. So we did this picture. We had
Paul.
Metabula Rasa.
Oh, yeah, Metabula Rasa.
Come over and take pictures. And he did the American Gothic for us. And we had a lot of fun with this picture. A lot of people were asking would we sell it, but we haven't decided to print it and sell it yet. we just had a lot of fun making it.
Linda, my eyes are blue.
I got blue eyes.
We both got blue eyes.
And then he took this picture and airbrushed it a little bit. This is the modern American Gothic. So that's some of the pictures that we've had. I just wanted to show a few pictures there. Okay, and let's see.
Let's look on a little further. Hello, Heidi.
So, let me get back to our questions.
Okay, back to your Q&A.
All right, out of our 3 goats, which one is mine and what is her name? And which one is Danny's and what is her name? See if they remember goat names.
Ah, good old goat names.
Let's see how many are paying attention. Well, we asked about printing the American Gothic on a t-shirt, and it was a little bit much for them to transpose that onto a t-shirt. I would have to get somebody local, and we don't have anybody local. I would have had to have been about an hour away to find somebody. Zoe is Wanda's. Yes.
Yep. My Kentucky home got Wanda's.
Well, Diane Justice.
Danny is Ellie Mae. That is exactly right.
Yes, okay.
Good deal, guys.
Mama tried.
Future Dreams to Reality says Zoe and Ellie.
That's it. Ellie Mae is Danny's and Zoe.
Honey doesn't belong to neither one of us.
Honey's just the
Honey just got thrown in the mix.
She kind of like on her own most of the time.
Yeah.
But that is it. Okay. How many know what I got instead of an engagement ring? I did not get an engagement ring. So what did I get?
Oh. Have we told them that?
Yes.
Yes, we have. I believe we have.
We've told them everything about it.
There's everything we told them except our underwear size.
You want me to hold them up? No.
No.
Sheila, you're going to have to come play with Honey.
Honey has nobody.
Yeah, poor Honey.
She just tags along.
She gets as much attention as the other.
She does, yeah.
Yeah, Zoe is mine.
She's a middle child. Never gets as much attention.
Okay, what did I get? They said Danny. Well, that's true, but I didn't get an engagement ring.
Wasn't a washer. Wasn't a dining room.
Okay, David H. Lawnmower.
Lawnmower. There we go. David H. got it right.
Mama tried says, you got me. David H. is the only one so far coming up with it. Wow.
Let's see here.
You got a butter bean.
Oh.
The round dining room. D. Hey, D. Mr. Arnie? Nope. Only David H. is the only one.
David H. is the only one that got it.
He's the only one paid attention.
He really did a good job.
David H. Okay, and Catherine says to pray for her health. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to remember that in a few minutes.
We always put her on here.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, we always have Catherine on there, don't we?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm writing at the top of my page. Okay. I saw limbs that time you did.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Many women could guess yours. Small. Real small. He ain't got no butt.
Oh, let's see.
I want to know why.
Yes, Malcolm, it was a riding mower. Yes.
Saddle Ridge says, I want to know why overalls always have that
closed buttonhole in the bib. That is for a pocket watch.
Here?
Yeah, that's to hook your pocket watch into.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it fits down in here. You hook it at the top, and then you pull it in there. That way you can pull it out and look at it and set it back in there.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the engagement ring, Jennifer. No, we had a choice. He could go get an engagement ring, and then I was wanting a riding lawnmower. And a friend had one he was going to sell, and he goes, okay, you got to decide. Engagement ring or riding lawnmower. Yep. And I was wanting the riding lawnmower so bad because I wanted to go out and mow, and I couldn't use his. His was kind of weird. And so he went and got me my own lawnmower. And I mowed and mowed and mowed, and I don't mow anymore.
She don't mow anymore.
Well, mine tore up.
She worked, I guess she just worked it out of your system. I mean, I don't know. But the other one runs, you could go use it.
I could still mow. We have planted so much in the yard now till I can't.
She doesn't trust herself. She's afraid she'll mow something down.
Well, I mowed our sign down.
She mowed the sign down. So, yeah, it stands to reason. Yeah.
Yes, I did. I mowed the sign down.
I put a sign up one morning. That afternoon, she mowed it down.
Yeah.
And it was made out of 2x2 wood and concrete.
What is it called?
The deck.
The deck hit the side of it and broke
it. The deck is wider than the wheels. And she was watching the wheels and not the deck.
And I took the sign down.
Yeah. So
since then, I don't get close to stuff because I kind of bump it. Okay. What do I collect or I'm obsessed with? What do I have a collection of or obsessed with? That ought to be easy.
That would be a real easy one. Probably be better to say what you collect.
True country folks when you get a lawnmower. Pretty much.
Oh, let's see here.
Dee said mowing was her job as a kid. She vowed never to mow again. I like it. Okay, candy corn.
Yep, Rain Country home. Got that one.
My Kentucky
home. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, beater.
Beater, yeah. Let's see. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah, I knew that would be an easy one.
Yeah, look at it. See, everybody knows that you like candy corn.
All right, so Danny is known for 3 specific crops. First person to get all 3 crops that he's pretty well known to raise.
What 3 did you put down? Yes. Okay, I was going to make sure you got it right.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, I don't know.
3 crops that Danny raises that he's pretty well known.
I've been called the king of.
Let's see who gets all
3 of them.
Danny Corn.
Oh, Piece of Dreams to Reality. Yes. Get it. Yes, Miss Sarah is
Mike tried. No, she didn't get all 3 of them. Let's see who else.
Becky did. No, Becky didn't. No.
Sweet potatoes, corn, and sugarcane. And I saw several of them starting to get it.
They're starting to get it, yeah.
Yeah, because Danny does the sweet potatoes. We plant lots and lots of sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
He does the Danny corn. We didn't do it this year. We're going back to it next year.
Yeah, we're going back to it next year. We experimented with the Blue Hopi Machican and the White Eagle Cherokee.
And they made but not good.
They made but not good.
So we're going back. Yeah. And then the sugar cane. We have a sugar cane mill. and we do the whole process. If you hadn't seen it, go watch our playlist on sugarcane.
Okay.
Let's see. Now this one, there's going to be lots and lots and lots of answers. And some of you guys can put yourself in this category. So I want to see how many people, if you see that somebody's put the person you've listed, think of somebody else. And let's see how many people y'all know visited Deep South in the last 3 years. It can be channels, it can be people.
How many?
No, not how many. People's names. Start running names of people or channels names that you know visited Deep South. All right, let's see.
Well, that would be kind of tough there for a while now, because I mean, there was a lot of people here one day.
Well, that means they ought to get a lot of people
right. They ought to, right? Yeah.
Freedom Acres, Homestead Mama,
Douglas,
J.M. at the Nut House,
Glory
Doug
family.
Stafey, yeah, Two Family, OAG Mr. Charles,
Danny and Leslie, yep.
Red Duchess,
Alderman Farm,
D.
Dirt Patch.
See, D has been here. Dirt Patch, Empty Hammock,
yep.
J&J Acres, Off Grid Nation, Living on a Dime, the Foxes, let's see, pretty much, who hasn't
been there? That's what's right. My daughter got it right. Who has not been here? I know who has. Heidi hadn't been here yet.
Off Grid Kid.
Yep.
Well, we're going to teleport.
Yeah, we were going to teleport them.
Rain
there.
Country.
Yeah.
Here. Out of Goshen.
Southern Ark. Yep.
Southern Ark. Let's see. Swamp Balls. Oh, no, Swamp Balls hadn't been here yet that I know of.
No, Boss of the Swamp hadn't been here.
Do the
Out of Goshen.
Count? Yeah.
Yeah. The Wolfer.
Yes.
Mama Tribe said, I haven't.
Well, then you have to come.
Miss Sarah needs to come. 7D Farm.
7D hasn't been to our house, though. They
came to the gathering. They didn't make it to the house.
Yeah. Most all of these have been here to the house that I see. Two Family has been here a couple of times. 3 times, actually, I think.
Dickie said, I'm coming one of these days.
And, all right, out of all of them, Starry hasn't been here. B-Lady has been here.
Yeah, Miss B-Lady's been here.
Bandana Grandma hasn't.
Yeah.
Grandma Rose
was here. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The lady with the hat, Teresa. What? I can't, let me wait. Hold on. Let me see. Angie's Pantry was here.
Yep. Spicy.
Duncan Homestead, because she's not going to be.
Yeah, Mr. Paul, Miss Brenda, they've been here.
Yeah. Orphan Lady, she was here, wasn't she? Did she come over here?
I don't know if she came here. She came.
Oh, Florida Singularity.
Yep, he came here.
I know there's more. I'm looking at my board that Two Family made me.
Yeah, there's been so many that we can't remember everybody. Albany Mountain Homestead.
Yes, Albany's been here.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? Okie Girl.
Quake Lake, Miss Sheila.
Trying to
Miss
remember.
Bobby. The Okie Girl.
Bonterre Homestead.
Yeah, Nunda was here.
So
it's kind of like Tommy Alderman said, the rite of passage on YouTube means you have to come through Deep South Homestead.
Sullivan Family Homestead. Dana was here.
Southern Pine Creations, did they come here?
I can't remember.
Patera has not been here.
No. Okay, so that gave a lot.
Most of them got a lot of them.
Yeah, that gets us.
Not to mention all the different people that's been here.
Yes, we have had lots of just people come. Some of our subs.
Jay from what's his new channel name?
It's on there, but I don't remember. Till I see it. J.
He's from up here in Jackson, Mississippi, up that way.
Miss Teresa. Let's see. There's been. Oh, I couldn't even name the people. The lady with 8 kids. I can't remember her channel name, but
Compass Rose.
Compass Rose. Yeah, Compass I was thinking Rose, but I couldn't get the rest of it.
Yeah.
She had 8 children. That was a blessing.
That was a blessing. Yeah.
We've had BJ and Lisa.
Yep. And their granddaughter.
Yeah, Ashland.
Ashland. We had Ms. Ashley and her husband came, Dean.
Yeah, and we had
all your canning class ladies.
Angelica. Miss Sharon and her daughters.
Yep.
And then Miss Sharon and Mr. I'm gonna forget his name.
George.
I don't know why I can't remember George. Came back last week. So Dirt Patch just lived here for
she just moved in with us for about a month.
Yeah, Homestead Mama's been here, and Homestead Mama's coming back in a couple of weeks, y'all. Yep. So be looking for Homestead Mama on Deep South sometime soon. Yeah. Okay, I knew y'all would get quite a few of those, and I know we were forgetting people, but like Off Grid Nation and Off Grid Kid, I saw them pop up.
Yeah, they was just. We had lots of our subscribers have been here.
Yeah, lots.
Lots of them.
Lots of people.
Lots of them.
Okay.
That's more than we can even, count.
Okay, let's do just 2 more. Okay. One is
Dos más.
What is the song on our anniversary video that I put up? Actually, I've done it 2 years in a row, I think. But so there's 2 videos. You should be able to find it.
2 videos with it on it, and they were by a very popular group back in the 70s.
What is the name of our anniversary song on those videos?
Does anybody know? Come on, people.
And it was sung by a friend of ours, Big Family Homestead's dad. Dwayne D. He was a really popular singer back in the day, and he did a lot of backup singing and different things. And Dwayne D sang this song and sent it to us, and we used it on our videos. What was the question? What is the name of the song that, they said they buffered it. What is the name of the song that is on our, is it going?
It's going. Okay,
what is the name of the song that is on our anniversary videos? There's 2 videos, last and the year before. And it's sang by Big Family Homestead's dad, Dwayne D. So what is the name of the song? Muskrat Love. That's a good guess.
Oh, actually, probably sang by
Frank. Frank got it. We've only just begun.
We've only just begun to live.
Most of us, I have no clue. Stump me. Y'all got to go back and watch the videos. See, some of them are. We've only just begun. Yeah,
there we go.
No idea.
Jennifer Johnson. No clue. Jen.
Come on. See, this tells you these people aren't watching our videos.
I
they
know,
just pop into the live
chat there,
Oh, that's funny. So they're getting buffering off and on. Okay, the last one. Who did a documentary on us? And if you haven't seen it, it's called the Grounded series. It usually pops up at the end of our videos. And,
yes, it was the Carpenters.
So who did that documentary?
Who came here and done the documentary on Wanda? Now, if you haven't seen that documentary,
you need to go.
Watch it because they done a better job than we actually done ourselves.
Yes, they tell our story. Just get you some napkins and be ready to cry a little bit because it's a tearjerker.
Oh, let's see.
Mama Tri says she watches all our videos. Well, after 1,000 or 1,100, you can't remember them all. I go back and look and.
Empty Hammock, Megan Hicks.
Yes.
Megan Hicks got it.
Empty Hammock did a fantastic job. Yes, he did. And it is just like, I mean, he sat here and did such a great job with it. Danny and I have in the cards up wherever, up here. I put some of the videos up there, and I think I put the Grounded series in it. And then I put some of the other things. Danny and I sit and tell our story in one of the cards up here.
Yeah.
I put it in there. But Empty Hammock just did such a fabulous job. The guy is just fantastic.
Barry done a fantastic. And it was Karen Carpenter who sung that song, by the way.
Yeah, somebody said Captain and Tennille.
No, it wasn't
Captain. I love Captain and Tennille. I'm sorry.
It wasn't them. It was Karen Carpenter.
Yeah.
Because Wanda asked me for a song for our anniversary. And I told her, I said, I think we should do Karen Carpenter's song, We've Only Just Begun. And Brad from Big Family Homestead, we was talking to him, and because his dad was a singer, we asked him, and he watched our channel all the time, and we asked him, would he co-write that song and do it for us, and he did.
And we were blessed.
We were blessed.
Okay, Malcolm says sometimes he can't watch all our videos because we work so hard he gets tired.
Oh.
That's so bad.
There's Ashley. She made it.
Okay.
We were just talking about you, Ashley.
Yeah, we actually mentioned you as a visitor.
As a visitor to our place. You and Dean both.
Yes.
You got your little fan right there.
I know. I'm about to burn up.
Yeah, she has these female things that go on there.
Yes. Get my fan going while.
There you go.
Empty Hammock's artwork is beautiful. The welding he did on this last, if you've not kept up with what he's doing, he just put together a tree that he put at a school, I believe. I think I remember it right. He shows it piece by piece how he puts it together, and it is amazing. When he was here, he showed us some of his artwork and pictures, and he takes something like bicycle parts or saw blades or whatever and turns it into art. It's just fabulous. Yeah, I hate these hot flashes.
Hate those hot flashes. I hate them, and I don't even have them.
Yeah. Okay, so that was mainly the questions I had. I was just going to see how much y'all paid attention to videos. And they do pretty good.
They do pretty good. Yeah, they do
pretty good.
Pretty good.
So, actually, I may have some meat in the next week or so if you want to come back. She was going to come help me can meat.
Okay.
I'll let you know later. Yes, our anniversary is coming up, and then Danny's birthday is the week after.
Yep.
We got married on the 19th, and your birthday is the 24th. 24th. I'll say it loud.
24th. Yeah, she said it kind of quiet. Your birthday is 24th? Yes.
Yeah. Because I have to, there's so much goes on till I forget dates. I just can't remember dates.
Birthdays don't mean anything to
What
me,
did Wanda do when she saw this one room the first time we met? Yes. Most people probably know, but what did I do?
Well, they already answered it.
Yeah, somebody's already answered it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said they watched 1,000,001 of our videos. Maybe that's why we have 5.5 million views.
Maybe so.
She's watched all.
She's watched almost all of them.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, where did you go on your honeymoon? We went home.
Yeah, we didn't have a honeymoon.
No.
We went, the day we got married, we decided at lunchtime, hey, let's go get married. We went to the courthouse, got our license, went over to the church, met with the pastor, got married.
Yep.
Well, no, we went and got a wedding bands first. I didn't get any.
She got a wedding ring.
I have a wedding band.
Yeah.
We went to get that first, and then we went to the preacher, got married, went back to the courthouse because Danny didn't trust the preacher to get the paper.
I just don't trust preachers. I mean, I can't help it. I was one. That's why I don't trust them.
Yes, he knew the preacher really well. And
me and the preacher, we was always picking on each other. As a matter of fact, he had never done a Jewish wedding under a huppah. And I walked him through the whole thing while we got married.
And we just took the license right back to the courthouse, and they said that was a first for them.
Yeah, that's the first time anybody ever run their license back over.
And then we came home.
Yeah, we did. We came home.
That was it.
We had our honeymoon at the house, like they're supposed to.
We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything.
How many videos does Deep South have on their channel?
Yes, how many? Do y'all know? How did Danny propose? Gosh, I don't. Well, that day he looked at me and says, "Do you want to get married?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, let's do it."
Yeah.
But now he had actually asked me before. We were just hadn't done it, you know. We were just putting it off for a while.
Time Dazes says, "I don't trust priests."
You didn't elope.
Nope, we didn't elope.
No. Well, our kids were kind of planning big wedding. I had said 2 or 3 or 4 guests, and by the time my kids got involved, it was turning into 100+ guests and all kinds of stuff. And I was looking for a simple dress, and my kids were coming up with some weird ideas for dresses. So I couldn't settle on anything, and so I just, I was like, okay, let's just go. And the blue dress that I had in, I don't know if I put one of those pictures up. I didn't.
My daughter said, "Please don't tell us what you did when you came home from getting married."
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just sit around and go, can't believe we just did that.
Can't believe I just done that.
Courtney says she went to a gun show.
That's my kind of woman there.
You need to go to a romantic B&B. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Somebody's got to watch the animals.
Somebody's got to take care of my animals for me, yeah.
Danny, are you Jewish? No. He studied the Hebrew. Well, he has Jewish
I have
roots.
Jewish blood in me.
Yes, he has some background, ancestors.
From ancestors, yeah. I studied Hebrew and the Torah and all those different things.
We know that the ancestry goes back into one line of Jewish on his mother's side, but the person that found the link, we have not been able to find what happened to the information. And I've run his lineage, and it's got to be on a woman's side because I've run a lot of the men, and I'm not finding it. So it has to be the woman's side, which most people don't run the woman very often.
It was on the woman's side.
It was on a female side of grandmothers going back.
Yeah. Malcolm said, "I'm glad your daughter said that."
Quake Lake says we have a B&B. We do. It's like everybody comes and stays here, so.
Everybody comes to our house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see.
Mama Tribe said we got married at the courthouse and came home too. 16 years.
Ours was 5 years ago. It doesn't seem like it.
Seems like we just got married last week, but.
Yeah, a lot's happened though.
A lot's happened. It has.
Yeah.
YouTube happened.
Yeah, something we weren't expecting.
We gained a whole family of 40,000 people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little about the farm now. This is what Danny did today. We did not can anything today, guys.
Nope.
Nothing
today.
Nothing, nada.
Up until today, from last Friday, or was it last Sunday?
Starting Sunday.
Starting Sunday to today.
We didn't can nothing today. Through yesterday.
Through yesterday, you're right. Sunday through Thursday, we canned a total of 147 jars of food. Now, 100 of those jars was a barter deal with a lady for some meat. The other 47 jars were things that was on our homestead.
Yes.
So.
This right here is what Danny picked today.
This is what we picked today.
These will have to be done. These are pears.
Pears and apples.
And apples. We have 3 different kinds of pears. Under the chair, all the ones on the left are apples. I think there's 4 big things at the right side. Those are pears. Those are the moon glow pears. The tree it bloomed early and had little pears all over it, and the cold snap got it. So we had 4 that survived. What are these on the left and the front?
Don't actually know the name of those pears.
Yes,
there's time to plant okra, Mama. Tried Homestead.
Yeah, they'll be. They're a softer pear. The ones on the front left. Yeah. The ones on the back left are those hard.
There's no such thing as the back left.
Well, according to this.
Okay, the back left is right. Back right.
I told you I'm directionally illiterate. Okay. The back right is what kind of pears?
Bartlett, the old hard pears.
They're hard. So that's something that we'll be doing, the apples and pears in the next few days. Yeah. Plus, more pink-eyed purple hulls.
We got pink-eyed purple hulls in the morning. Probably have another 2 5-gallon bucket full, it looks like.
Yeah. How is Hank? Hank is doing good. He's just rambunctious.
Yep.
And he's getting... I let him off the leash a lot, but he's darting in front of me, and I'm having a hard time breaking that habit right now. And he's getting to where he wants to yelp when we are not with him. And when I'm having to work, I can't handle the yelping, so we're trying to break that habit. I can put him on the porch. He doesn't bark at all.
Doesn't bark at all, but it's so hot on our porch, and so I feel sorry for him.
And I can't leave him all the time, but he seems to like it, so I don't know. Yes, I am directionally challenged. What do we do to control squash bugs, especially? Nothing, because they got all our stuff.
They got all of our squashes.
I got enough to cook about 4 or 5 times is about it.
About all we got.
Okay, the eggs on the left are our new ISA browns. They've started laying, and some of them are really a dark brown egg. We've been getting eggs, what, a little over...
a week now.
A little over a week.
Yeah.
So... we're really proud of the ISA browns. The others on the right were from the...
Buff Orkingtons.
Yeah, the buffs. Okay, and this is our Cherokee tan pumpkins running on the hugel bed like we had them last year. The ones that is in the corn, we found a few pumpkins in it. I think we're going to have some. But we'll have to see when we get back there. Dee asked if you had him neutered, and she said, Hank, not Danny. Not yet.
Not yet.
We're calling this week to see what it's going to cost us. And he's got to have shots and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's got to have all his shots and everything.
Okay, so this is what Danny's been doing.
Yep, we had a huge trash pile on our property. I've been crushing this trash pile down, moving it around, moving it to another part of our property, trying to fill in a holler. What I do is I get a big scoop of it, take it down the road, and dump it in this swampy snake hole down here next to our fence, trying to fill that in so that when the cows, we get cows in this pasture, I can put dirt on top of all this once it starts rotting, and we can just turn this into pasture, because right now that's all just one giant boggy mess down in there. So we're hoping to be able to get this turned into pasture one day.
Yeah. And I pretty much didn't turn any of them off, did I?
No, you didn't. They're all still on. There we go.
One more.
One more. There we go.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, the Lori family must have jumped in at some point, because I see somebody
they've been married 25 years. I did not realize y'all had been married that long. Yes, we are going to take Hank to Warren if we can. That's what we're hoping to do. I just didn't have time this week with the cannon to even check into anything.
We had too much canning going on. Yep.
And if you haven't seen Lori Family Homestead's video, was it yesterday or today? Yesterday. They put up the video of Hank's sister, Sheila.
Yep.
Quake Lake, you gotta love that one. They named their dog after you. Her name is Sheila. So now Lori family has the girl, we have the boy.
Yeah. Theirs doesn't seem to be as rambunctious and bark as much as ours does.
We picked the one that has all the energy.
Yeah.
He drags me all over the place.
John Hendrickson said he harvested 14 Georgia candy roasters. The squash vine borers eat all of mine up. I was so aggravated we did not get one.
No. And we, out of the Hopi Grays, we've got one vine, and I don't think any.
I know, I didn't even see a squash on it.
I don't think we've got a squash on it.
Mom's new dog weighs 1 pound 14 ounces. Wow.
That's a little.
That's a little bitty one. Sound like a chihuahua.
Or less. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Lori family says she's a good girl. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't pay attention. I chose our dog for the look.
Yeah, we did, really.
And I didn't think about paying attention to the attitude. But somebody told us he looked like the old, what is it called? The
Victrola dog record. Yeah.
On the Victrola records, Victor records.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog that had the
one eye stood up here, like yin and yang or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So he's kind of got that. I think we're through with all my doings for now.
Okay. It is getting warm in here.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm starting to sweat bad here. Let's see.
The squash and the pumpkins just haven't done well for us. Now the Cherokee tan on the hoople bed did great last year, and right now we planted them late, but they are spreading all over the place. They're blooming. We're hoping to have more Cherokee tan there. Down in the corn, I found a few of the pumpkins already on the vine because they were planted early, and we're just going to have to give it time. Danny's going to wade through and see. Probably start this week looking to see if we can find some.
I know we got a few of them, but I don't know how many.
The stink bugs have been crazy for us. The fire ants, they were bad to start with. They're not bad right now.
They don't seem to be that bad right now, but boy, the stink bugs.
Hank's building, they are. We've got a slab, and if he puts anything down on the slab, any type of food gets on that slab, because it gets warm, the fire ants come. So I have to feed him and pick his stuff up. I can't leave it there.
Yeah.
You're having sympathy hot flashes.
I don't know.
I'm not hot right now.
Because all of a sudden I just started getting hot. I was like, wow, I don't usually do that, but
somebody said they found a woolly
bear worm today. That means a long, harsh winter. Yes, as a matter of fact, Melissa from Homestead Mama found one this past week at her place in North Mississippi, and she
found three
of them, and she was talking about that. And that just falls right in with the solar minimum that we keep talking about.
Yeah.
We've had
ours mainly. Our biggest problem has been stink bugs, but then we're having problems with the coons, the possums.
Yeah, that's one thing.
The birds and the squirrels.
As of today, I've killed 19 coons and possums in 1 month. That's how bad they are here.
Yeah. They have probably got, do you think they're as close to half of the cornfield?
No, they ain't got half.
A third of it?
Probably a third of it they've eaten.
It's a good bit when you look at it.
Yeah, Mr. Arnie said, Danny, what's going on with this dust we're getting from Africa? That's part of the solar minimum also. What it is the climate change on the earth, and what I've been able to figure out, is affecting the wind patterns, and it's actually bringing the dust from Africa all the way across the Atlantic, across northern South America, back up through Central America, up over the United States into Texas, Arkansas, and back out of the United States, and then back all the way over England and back over into China, which is crazy, this wind pattern that we're having.
Okay.
No, we do not eat coons, Jan.
And Mesia is pronounced Misha. Misha.
Yeah, Misha.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm bad at trying to pronounce people's names.
Misha.
No, we don't eat coons. If it comes necessary, we have.
If I had to, I would. I have eaten them before.
I haven't, but.
I have. I've roasted them in an oven in a bag with potatoes and carrots and stuff like that, and it actually was good.
Yeah, I've cooked it that way. I've just not eaten it.
Yeah.
So, but lots of people are having issues with growing, and I'm seeing more and more.
I'm telling you, everywhere we've looked, people have sent us messages after messages after messages about, Danny, my garden's doing this. It's burning up. It's not producing. It's putting flowers on. They're falling off. It looks like it's been scorched by hot water. So I mean, there's just tons of stuff coming in here.
All right, Kubota Acres wants to know how the sugar cane's doing.
It's doing great.
Last week or the week before, we showed pictures of it. We have 2 fields. It's looking great. They're fixing to be picking their meal up. They're having it refurbished, looks like.
Oh, okay.
Or they're about to get started on a meal refurbished. Yes, Danny did that a couple of years ago. We have videos on him redoing ours.
Yeah, I got a video on me redoing it.
Any plans for All God's Children video soon? Yes, he's been struggling with one for 2 weeks, and I asked him today, and he said, I'm not ready to do it yet. So he will soon.
Yep, it's getting, I'm getting sleepy now. Yeah. Okay. Stringfield Ridge, I eat possum too, but I mean coon. I ain't never eat a possum, and I hope to God I don't ever have to. To me, that
stinks so bad.
That is one nastiest animal I believe on the face of the earth, other than a buzzard, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Jan says they're nasty too.
Ashley says she got a shade cloth like we suggested, and so far no more blossom dropped on her tomatoes.
Yeah, we've got some, and we were just looking up purchasing more and seeing Danny was looking at the ones for the summertime versus the wintertime, and it looks like the same.
Looks like the same thing. What? Oh.
Looks like the same cloth.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if the one for covering them in the wintertime to get them started and the one for the summertime keeping the heat off, it doesn't say they're the same, but he looked, it's the same material, everything. So
yeah, it looks to me like the same stuff. I mean, I could be wrong, but
what percent shade cloth did we get? Do you remember?
I don't think it had a percentage wrote on it.
I think it did, but
did it?
No, because it's really, it said the one that's for the winter is to put down to get your crops growing. It's supposed to help with the
4 degrees. It says it'd be 4 degrees cool, warmer
in the winter.
In the winter.
But it doesn't say
anything
it
is on the outside temperature. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about using it in the summer. That's why we were checking out to see if there was any differences.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying they're getting shade cloth too.
Shade cloth's going to be the way to go in the future, guys. I'm going to tell you. We were looking at some, what I tell you, was 7 feet wide and 300 feet long.
All right. Belinda wants to know, how often do you water your sweet potato plants? This is her first time, and she's not really sure.
I only water mine when I first plant them for about the first week, and after that I don't water them anymore. Now mine's in the ground. They're not in containers. If they're in containers, you have to water them at least once a day.
Dee says she thinks the shade cloth comes in meals. I think so too, but I don't.
It probably does. I didn't see anything about the mill on ours. I mean,
no, ours I didn't either.
Ours is made out of a polyester woven fabric. Yes. Mama tried. Says if they look wilted, you don't water. Sweet potatoes have never wilted. So no.
We don't usually water the sweet potatoes. Once we water them when we plant them, and that's it. That garden over there doesn't get watered usually. So, Danny, how do you
do the flood watering? Beth said. My garden is laid out so that when I put my hoses on one end of the row, and I turn the water on, the middles of the aisles just flood.
Let me go get the shade cloth because I don't know.
I mean, that's the way we do it. And Duane Lynch is right. The weather does not seem normal anywhere this year. Everywhere we look, people are sending us messages talking about, you know, how bad the heat is, how dry it is, how wet it is, how cold it is. We have people still sending us messages saying they have still not had a summer yet, and that's in the United States. So it just depends on where you're at in the United States. She's looking to see what it says, guys.
It just says frost protection and
So I didn't think it had it on it.
It doesn't have anything on this that says it's for covering plants in the summertime.
This is a floating row cover crop.
It's ag fabric.
And it's from agfab.com.
And ours does, let's see on here. It says it's a shade cloth, row cover, garden netting, weed barriers. It's for everything.
Yeah, this one's for everything. That's what I was thinking.
But it doesn't give any particulars. It's a UV. I mean, it says that, but it doesn't give anything to know.
You can cut it into different sizes.
Because this is 13 foot by 100 foot. So.
Yeah.
And we found some in town that is, would you say 6 by?
No, it was like 12 by 20 or something like that.
Yeah, but we found some online
7 foot by 300 feet for 30 bucks. No, $69.
I don't remember. You were looking.
It was 7 by 300 for 70 bucks basically.
Yeah.
But on shade cloth, I'm gonna tell you, what's the name again? Is it AgriFab?
AG Fabric.
Ag Fabric.
Ag Fabric is what it's called.
Yeah.
And it's floating row cover. And we looked up shade cloth, and basically the makeup, what do you call it? The fabric is the same. It's made from the same material. And you can get it in black. Somebody mentioned seeing if they had green. I did not see any green, but I didn't have time to really look for long. And I think it was somebody in Canada was recommending green. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It can be used like a netting.
Yeah, it can be used like a netting, but you have to have hoops to go with it now to hoop over your plants. It can also be used to control insects from laying eggs on your plants and stuff like that.
Which would help with the
stink bugs.
I'm wondering if we could drape part of this over the apple tree. That's an idea.
If we could keep the wind from blowing it off.
Tie it around the bottom.
We probably could.
I'm going to think of new ways to use this.
Yeah.
The apple tree is one of our biggest problems with stink bugs. If we could drape something over it and pull it around underneath, and they can't get up into it, we might could control the stink bugs.
T. Frank says, Grower Supply. I have a Grower Supply catalog. They said they have white, black, and green.
Oh, okay. We need to check Grower Supply.
Yeah, I have the book in here.
Yeah, it's not made for insect control, but it said on there that it would help with it.
It would help with it, yeah.
Yes. Because once you have it draped over, the insects they can't hardly get to it.
Let's see here.
Beth was asking about, or I don't know if she asked a question, she just said it was hard to decide when to plant fall crops.
Albany says, so will plants do okay in partial shade under trees? Some plants will. But a plant actually needs 6 to 8 hours of sunshine a day. But if you plant something under a tree, you have to realize the tree is going to get a lot of the nutrition that plant would normally get. You can do herbs and stuff like that underneath trees, and they do pretty decent.
Yeah.
Nina said her squash fried in the garden. So did ours. Ours is just dying.
Yeah. One of the sites said you could use fishing line instead of hoops.
You probably could.
Yeah. You could get inventive with how you.
You could, yeah.
I think. Yeah, Deborah said what I was talking about, had their trees covered and it tied at the bottom so that things couldn't get to it. I'm thinking that's a good idea because I really don't, and figs is the other thing, but we would have to tie and untie the figs every day, so figs would be hard to do, but it would keep the birds off of them.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Can you tell me how I can get my moringa tree seedlings to stand straight? Can you put a
little bamboo or something by it? Yeah.
Get something that you can pull it to that's straight, that it can't pull it over. I would think, because they're usually real thin. Moringas aren't big for a while. It usually takes about a year or better for them to get pretty big around. You should be able to get a really big around stick and tie it to it and straighten them up.
Yeah, Okie Rob, we told y'all in the beginning, his garden, we was watching this video a while ago, and he was showing the little gun meter like that, showing 121, I believe it was, on the ground in the garden. And then 112 is what his cantaloupe or whatever that melon was that he was shooting was 112 degrees, and that's just, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it cooked off after the rain. Yeah. It's cooled off, she said, after the rain. Yeah, after the rain it cooled a little.
Let's see here. Should I wait until my Marconi peppers turn red to pick? Not unless you just want to save the seed, because you have to wait an additional 2 to 3 weeks for them to turn red. And when you do that, what it does is it signals the plant that it's going into the seed saving mode and actually quits bearing. So if you want it to keep bearing peppers, you need to pick them when they're green.
Yeah. Good night, Jennifer. She said she had to run.
She got to print the bulletin out for church tomorrow.
Somebody bought hula hoops at the dollar store. Now that would work.
You could do that and cut them in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're already circular. We might have to check out the clothes closet and see if they got any hula hoops.
Well, we might.
Everything was half price.
Let's see here. I saw a question somewhere. Kelly said her lemongrass she got died because of the heat. Let's see. My Cherokee purple tomatoes are growing. Looks great, but no signs of tomatoes.
Those were kind of slow putting on.
Well, but this time when you get this kind of heat,
yeah,
the blooms will not settle on tomato. Anything over 85 degrees. And I have the books here that I've been reading, or I could show you. Yeah. That's what it says in it.
And Sheila said the temps in her containers is really hot. That killed her seeds before they emerged. Wow.
Luna Jordan says, if you block off the plants, are the pollinators going to be able to get to them?
Hey, Scott.
That's a good question. That's a really good.
That's one thing I wondered about too.
Yeah, because some things, like peppers and tomatoes and stuff like that, they need the wind vibrating them to, to make them pollinate. So you may have to go along and take something, reach in and bump the plants a little bit, because we do that in our greenhouse on tomatoes.
Homestead Hippie, they finally had 3 evenings in a row.
Good deal.
Yeah, I think she's the one that sent me the small video of it pouring down rain, showing me, because they haven't had any in a while. So Scratch made it in.
Yeah, Settle Ridge says, my Cherokee purple have got green tomatoes, but they are slow to ripen, though. Anytime, as I was telling you before in one of my other videos, the literature I've been reading says anything over 85 degrees, the tomatoes are very, very slow to turn. Yeah,
and prepping, not panicking, use tulle to cover the blueberries. Well, after the blueberries are on there, you can do that because they're already on the vine.
Yeah, they're already pollinated on the tree, yeah.
And then cover them, because you really don't have problems till the blueberries start getting ripe. We have 50 trees. It would take us a good bit of stuff, but it's worth doing if we have to.
Yeah. How did your Cherokee tomatoes turn out that you can? They turn out nice. They're not as bright red as the other ones. They got a darker color to them, but they're let's see here.
Kelly said her bees are going crazy this year. The bees have been on everything because we notice them when we're out picking peas and everything. I've seen bees everywhere. You have to watch picking peas that you don't get a bee in your hand. So it's not that we don't have bees and stuff.
We have plenty of bees. Yeah, that's not a problem.
I know Scratchmaid was collecting bees today. Somebody had some in their outside their house in the wall. I don't know how that went. I'm pretty sure there's a video on that. I haven't had time to check, but I'm pretty sure she'll put a video up on them collecting bees.
Albany says you're getting a good amount of pickles in.
Wow, a half a gallon every couple of days.
Beth says, Danny, do you think you'll be planting early next year like this year? I probably will, but I'll watch the weather again and see. But I probably will.
Blue Ridge Prepper says send them some rain.
Let's see here. Barb says I use white PVC pipe draped to drape shade covers. Yeah.
That's what Danny usually uses.
That's what I usually use.
Mama Tried says enough time in Zone 8 to plant butternut and spaghetti squash.
Oh, butternut and spaghetti squash? You might. It's going to be really, really close, but you might have time. If you don't get an early freak cold spell.
Now, Terry's saying her cucumbers are turning yellow. They were fine a few days ago. We had the same thing happen on two different plants in two different locations. But the one in the back now, it's like it got new life. It's green, it's vibrant, it's put on new leaves, it's put on more cucumbers in the last week than it's done the whole time since we planted it. And it's under a shade tree.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the difference is, except the other one is out in full sun. But this one under the shade tree died back and then came back out.
Now, I mowed the yard the other day and blowed green grass all up under that thing, all around.
So that could be it?
It could be it, because
more nitrogen?
There was a pile of green grass kept piling up under the lawnmower deck, and I just kept working it across the yard until I got to there, and I blew it all in there where the cucumbers were growing at. So I don't know if it was that green grass that did it or not.
Or the shade and it's not out in the sun.
Yeah.
Something happened. Old South said they put shade cloth on the
big greenhouse today.
Yeah, our greenhouse, I haven't been in there. It was last week, I think. I imagine it's probably knocking 150 degrees during the day at least.
Oh, it's every bit of that. Yeah.
We do not go in there at all.
I don't even go in the greenhouse anymore.
We won't go back in it to do anything until
probably fall.
About October.
October at least, yeah, because it's just too hot.
Do you plant fall tomatoes?
No.
We do in the greenhouse.
We plant some in the greenhouse for winter.
Yeah.
But not fall.
Blue Ridge Pepper put shade cloth on T-post.
You could do that.
Danny Rain Country says she uses grass clippings as a ground cover. Danny did that at his mom's.
I did that at my mom's house. I actually did the whole garden that way because their grass was so heavy. Every time I mowed it, my lawnmower had a bagger on it. And I would catch the grass and I'd put it between the rows in the garden and the plants. And I never fertilized that garden once, and it produced abundantly.
And kept the weeds out.
Yeah.
What causes cucumbers to have a bitter taste?
It could be cross-pollinating with a squash nearby or something that was in the same genus name. That's one thing I keep telling people. Make sure when you plant a garden that the genus names of the plants do not cross-pollinate, like squashes and cucumbers and melons and pumpkins and all that stuff. Some of them will be a Cucurbita pepo, some will be a Cucurbita maxima. You know, check out your genus names and make sure that they will not cross-pollinate, because if you're not careful, you'll end up with some bad bitter cucumbers, or you'll end up with some bitter watermelons because they'll be crossed with something else.
Yeah. Rain says she loves the grass clippings because they're free.
Yes.
Danny's mom's place, when he was out there before we married, what kind of grass do they have?
They have Bahia grass.
And it is thick. I have never seen a lawn that thick. And it's what, how many acres? 5?
About a 5-acre lawn, yeah.
And they mow every bit of it.
Yeah.
So Danny made a small garden there, and he just used all that grass to keep it going. And we had peas.
I would mow it before it seeded up, like every other day.
Yeah, we had peas and corn and peas and tomatoes and green beans that he made out there when I came, and that was a year or so. You gonna fall out on me? No.
No.
Okay, so we gotta go.
We're already gone 15 minutes over.
I've got my.
You got your prayer list there?
I do, and I probably forgot somebody, but I was trying to write people as people let me know. Okay, let me see here. Brenda called. Her friend Richard passed away yesterday, and she wanted to ask prayers for the family and for her son.
Yep.
Amanda called. She wasn't going to be on here tonight, but she was on the road, so I want to remember her. She might be home by now. Tim and his dad, Charlotte and Barb, Angie, Amy, Nikki and Fred, Kelly, Dee, Kathleen, Catherine, Joel, B-Lady, Kay, and Coda. So that's the ones I have as of right now. I probably forgot somebody, but I've been trying to dart. I've been busy this week, and if I
now we want to continually pray for the Laurie family to sell their home in Florida. We want to pray that Amanda that God will meet the desires of her heart. She's already spoken some private things to us about what she's praying for. So we want to ask that God grant her the desires of her heart. We are wanting an extra piece of property so we can grow some more corn and stuff like that. So we're asking that God will send us this piece of property. I have an unspoken one. I'm not going to mention what it is. Let's see. Who else?
Mama Tried's husband, Fred.
Yeah, I saw
Kelly's
that.
mom.
Kim said her neighbor has throat cancer.
Kathy said put her.
Christy said she has an unspoken. Yeah, there's lots of people that's got just.
John Hendrickson says those in need.
The people in Hawaii that's still dealing with this volcano. Actually, today we're up to 52 volcanoes around the earth that are erupting at this moment.
Yeah.
That are erupting. That might erupt. That are erupting.
And Charlotte has an unspoken. Beth says the country and leaders.
Yep.
Bo's husband Eddie. Scratch made tanners to sell. Really?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ah, so they're going home for sure, aren't you?
Okay. Let's see here.
I got to talk to Leslie. I'm getting behind. Me and Leslie's got to chat.
Mary said for her husband to lose weight. So there's lots of prayers going up here, guys.
Prayer for all God's children message. Yes.
Yes, that I can get this thing nailed down, because I have to give an account before God. If I do anything, and all God's children, I have to give an account before God one day when I stand before Him. So I got to make sure what I say and what I do is right. Terry says, Danny, do you know anything about pecan trees? Yes, they need lots of zinc.
Albany Mountain and Yokohama's daughter and son father passed away.
Doreen says she's still in the grieving process from her mom passing. Anyway, we're going to go on and go to the Lord in prayer. And y'all continually put your prayer requests up, because God sees and knows each and every one of them. And there's people on here who will see them and also pray along with you. There's just lots of things going on here, and we need to keep all these things in our prayer. So, Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you tonight. We just want to tell you, first of all, we love you and we really appreciate what you do for us on a daily basis. And Father, we know that you're not only a loving God, but you're also a just God. And Father, because you love your children, we know that you said in Scripture that whatever we ask, that you'll grant the desires of our hearts to us, Father. You also say in the book of James that we have not because we ask not. And when we do ask, we ask amiss. We ask for the wrong reasons. And Father, I pray that tonight everybody here is asking what they're asking for the right reasons, not so that they can consume it upon their own lust, like it says in the book of James. But Father, so that they really have needs and serious things here in their life, Lord. And Father, I pray for all those that we've mentioned here tonight. We called out the names of all of them. And Father, you see the chat line going here. You see all the ones that have requests. There's everything from family problems down to cancers to physical issues to strongholds, addictions, Lord. People are wanting to sell their homes. People are wanting to buy places. People wanting to sell their businesses. People wanting to just get out of debt. They want us to pray for our country. Lord, pray for the volcano issues and our earth and our nations. Lord, there's just things going on everywhere. But you said in Matthew not to let these kind of things trouble us, Lord, because they must come to pass. And Lord, I pray tonight that we can find some sort of grace and peace in you, Lord, so that we can go through these things in life. And Father, so that we don't have to struggle and we don't have to worry about, where our next meal is coming from or what we're going to wear, like you said in the book, Lord, that, the birds of the field, they eat every day, but yet they don't plant or reap anything, Lord. You provide for them. And Lord, you'll do the same for us if we just ask and put forth the effort, Father. Lord, just continually go with each and every one of us tonight. Father, thank you for all those that's been in our chat tonight. Thank you for those that took time out of their life to watch the live stream tonight. And I pray for each and every one of them, Lord. Those that had prayer requests, those that were unspoken, those that didn't even mention their prayer request tonight, Lord, but yet there's a yearning in their heart for a desire to be met or a problem to be dealt with. Some of them had issues of losing weight. Some of them, Lord, with all types of physical issues that they just needed help with. And Father, I want to ask you tonight to grant this to each and every one of them now. So give us all a great night's sleep so we can rise tomorrow and do what we need to do. And Father, I pray that each and every one of us here tonight will do whatever it takes to edify and glorify your kingdom, Father, because that is the desire of my heart. Lord, I ask these things in thy name. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I want to thank each one of you for playing along with our little quiz tonight.
That was nice.
Kind of just reminiscing. Danny and I have been together 5 years now.
Yep.
Our wedding date would be the 19th.
19th.
And we're going to hopefully do something special on the 19th. We'll see.
We'll
if it's
see
raining, we're sitting at home.
If it rains,
we'll plan
we have no control over that.
But if we go somewhere, we will film it and we will show you guys, hopefully. Yep. And if we're at home, we'll make a video and say, hey, look, we're sitting at home because it's raining.
It's flooding down raining today. Yeah.
So, but we've had fun. We've enjoyed tonight, and we hope each one of you have. And we pray that some of you will get some rain that need it. And
there's Brenda said she just made it home.
Oh, good. And so we're just hoping that each one of you can produce what you need to produce at your place, because it is getting harder.
Yeah, T. Frank there says the planets are lining up for your anniversary. Yep, they're supposed to be
all in line.
Supposed to all be in line on that day, and they're claiming a lot of volcanic activity is going to happen. A lot of unusual things is going to take place that day.
And I'm trying to talk him into leaving the homestead.
It is what it is. Oh,
he's a good sport.
I'm a good sport.
I guess we take the bug out bags, huh?
Oh, well, wherever I go.
Something had to go with us.
Something had to go with me, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you guys, and thank you moderators. You guys have been great.
You've been great. So we got to get out of here and get some sleep because we got an early morning in the morning.
And you guys, talk to you later.
Bye-bye, y'all.